Hello from the National Weather Service in Missoula. I'm Alex Lukenbiel bringing you today's briefing for Sunday, May 21st. Let's begin with the weather threat matrix. We've highlighted northwest Montana, west central Montana, and southwest Montana for thunderstorms and wind. We do have the potential for some stronger thunderstorms across southwest Montana, mainly in the Beaverhead-Deer Lodge National Forest, where a cold front will track through and help to organize storms. Main threats there are going to be the potential for strong winds, potentially wind gusts around 50 miles per hour during the afternoon hours, as well as some hail. Moving into the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday period, you can see most areas are highlighted with thunderstorms there. We will get into a southwest to southerly flow pattern, which will help transport moisture across the Great Basin into the Northern Rockies, and that's going to set up the potential for thunderstorms for most areas during the afternoon evenings. Just looking at the general weather pattern for Monday, you can see a cold front that's going to be stretching across southwest Montana. Along and behind this front, enough Pacific moisture is going to be in place to keep showers and thunderstorms going for most areas. And once again, the organized convection is mainly going to be across the Beaverhead-Deer Lodge National Forest, where the best coverage of storms is going to take place, right along that frontal boundary. Just to reaffirm, here's the general thunderstorm outlook. You can see along the Bitterroot Divide and east across all of western Montana, and the Storm Prediction Center has the highlighted area of marginal threat for severe storms, mainly east of the divide, potentially stretching into northern portions of the Beaverhead-Deer Lodge National Forest for those severe storms. What about precipitation throughout the event? Most of the shower and thunderstorm activity will be continuing through Monday, winding down as we get into the overnight period. Late Monday, heading into that overnight period, a lot of the storms and showers are going to be shifting into central Montana. But before that, you can see the probability for a 1/4 inch or more precipitation. Best probabilities are located in north central Idaho. You can see 70 to 80%, and then stretching north and east across western Montana, generally 50 to 70%. Lesser probabilities across the Beaverhead-Deer Lodge National Forest, especially across the southern portions of that forest, where we're only seeing about a 10 to 20% chance. Stepping up to a 1/2 inch precipitation, mainly focused across north central Idaho and northwest Montana, especially in the terrain where you can see anywhere from about a 30 to 50% chance. And then heading into Tuesday and Wednesday, what are the lightning probabilities? So just giving you a feel for where the thunderstorms might be located. Generally on Tuesday, some drier air is working in, so we're not really seeing much threat for storms. Potentially just a few isolated storms developing across southern portions of the Beaverhead-Deer Lodge. Otherwise, it's mainly going to be dry, not a whole lot going on. And then going into Wednesday, we start to see an increase in that southerly flow, starting to see more moisture working in the area, and as such, we're seeing storm probabilities increase. You see the probability of lightning anywhere from that 20 to 30% range in the Beaverhead-Deer Lodge, and then working into eastern portions of the Lolo, southern portions of the Nez-Perce Clearwater National Forest, maybe working into the Palouse a tiny bit there. And then heading into the 6 to 10 day period, the general weather pattern during this time is going to be a ridge of high pressure to the east, where the ridge axis is setting up. So you can see the Climate Prediction Center is showing those really high probabilities for above normal temperatures, kind of across eastern Montana into the high plains, and then below normal temperatures down to California. That's just indicative of kind of a broad trough of low pressure that's going to be across kind of the Great Basin, California, with that ridge of high pressure to the east. That's going to induce that southerly flow pattern, which is going to keep the moisture content above normal in the atmosphere. It's going to foster a lot of shower and storm development. So that's why we're seeing those above normal chances for precipitation. They've highlighted us in kind of a 40 to 50% chance for above normal precipitation. So generally speaking, temperatures warmer than average, higher than normal precipitation chances. So that's really going to lend to a fairly active period of thunderstorms each day. Thanks for attending our briefing today. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to give our office a call. Thank you and hope you have a great week.